What's up, Aquarius? I wasn't gonna do your reading until the next, until after Libra, but I accidentally called Gemini's Aquariuses. So I was like, I guess you guys want to skip to the head of the line. So that's what we're doing. Welcome to your next 48. Some of you guys could be trying to skip to the front of the line. So there's something here about I'm just seeing you guys trying to get ahead of the competition with something. I don't know what it is. So maybe you feel like at this point in time, you're not exactly where you want to be. And so you're trying to place yourself in a better position so that next year you're a little bit ahead of the curve is what I'm hearing. Either that or you want somebody to think about you. You want someone to accidentally say your name. There's something here about that. I don't know what it is. But yeah, welcome to your next 48. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Gemini. My cards won't flip. So you guys could have some kind of stuck energy. Yeah, you're good. We're clear. All right, let's see what message Spirit has for you at the time that you're watching this read. What messages do we have for Aquarius? Next 48. All right, you have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Death card, Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Emperor, Hierophant, and then the Knight of Cups. Yeah. For funsies, you could be dealing with a Gemini, the Lovers. All right, let's see here. With the Knight of Swords, you guys could be moving really fast in the next 48 hours. You guys could be running errands. You guys could be running out of time in terms of deadlines. There's something here about quick movement, you having to do something. You guys could be having to move. There's something about you having to go somewhere out of nowhere. So there's a lot of energy here that's just really quick in the next 48 hours. It's it's 1 minute you're sitting there, you're oh, I'm gonna have a chill couple days, and then you get a phone call and you're yeah, that just changed because now there's an urgency to do something, to go somewhere. Some of you guys could think that you're done Christmas shopping and you're oh shit, I forgot about this one person, and then now you're out there and you're trying to find something. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing a lot of quick energy in the next 48. Some of you could have some sort of material blessing come in for you. I'm hearing Christmas bonus. Maybe you get more than what you thought, or maybe whatever it is they give you is just enough, but it feels like a blessing. So either you find money, someone gifts you money, you guys get paid in the next 48 hours, something like that. But there is some sort of financial blessing that comes in for you. You just have to be open to receiving it. So by that, it's you if I say, okay, you're gonna find money, right? If I'm being specific about that, you have to be open to the idea that you might actually find it. So you just kind of keep it in your mind, and when you go out, you're just kind of oh, maybe there's some money kind of thing. So again, you just have to align yourself. With the Four of Swords, some of you guys could just be resting in the next 48 hours. You're just chilling, you're just maybe it's just breezy at work. Maybe you guys are on your days off. But yeah, there's just something here about just a really chill energy. You're not doing very much for some of you. You guys could have kids and they're actually calm. I see 3 kids here that are just they're chilling, they're playing amongst themselves. You're getting you're resting, you're doing whatever it is that you want to do in the next 48 hours. With the Death card here, some of you could be experiencing endings and or rebirth. So some of you guys in the next 48 hours, I see somebody here quitting their job, sporadically. You're yeah, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And you just up and you leave. In the next 48 hours, like I said, you could be doing that. Or some of you guys are I see someone here that got a new job and you're playing out your last 2 weeks. But then it's you're just over the drama that you're you up and leave and you're ready to start this new job is how I'm seeing it. If it's not a job, I just see you guys possibly ending some kind of habit. Like maybe you're getting a jump on like your resolution. So maybe let's say a resolution of yours is to get up earlier. You're like, all right, I'm no longer gonna sleep in. I'm gonna get up earlier, and so like you're putting that into practice. Um, Again, if you're like a binge eater or like you just have a bad habit, I see you ending that and trying something in the next 48 hours. So some of you could be like, let's see if I can stop smoking in the next 48 hours. Let's see if I can stop drinking in the next 48 hours. So I'm seeing mostly that. It's like there's a period of testing whether or not this is something you want to do before the New Year's comes in. With the Ace of Wands, you do have a passionate new beginning in something. You guys could get some kind of creative spark. You could get an idea out of nowhere. But I see here there is something brand new coming in for you. Some of you guys could just be, I don't know why it's all work related, but that's just what I'm getting mostly. Some of you could be really tired of the field that you're in, that you decide that you want to do something else, something that really fulfills you, something that, like, I'm hearing something that lights your fire. And so that's exactly what you will be doing. Like, you'll be kind of like researching something new. You're kind of like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I've been doing it for a long time. What else can I do? What is it going to require me to do? That kind of thing. Because see all these books? It's like someone's looking for information on something new, right? So again, you guys might be trying to find a new way of doing something for a living, and I see that working out for you in the long run. So in the next 48 hours, you could just get this idea of like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore, and then over time, you're like, oh, okay, like this worked out, because it does. With the Five of Swords, some of you guys are dealing with petty people in the next 48 hours. Some of you don't feel comfortable to cut them off. Some of you don't mind cutting these people off. Like, this could be family, right? It's kind of hard to cut off family for some people. So you're like, oh, I just deal with it. But, I mean, if it's friends or coworkers, you're like, yeah, I don't have to deal with that. So I see somebody here, like, cutting off other people because of the pettiness. Some of you guys are just done. Like, I'm just hearing, I'm just done. So I don't know if you gave somebody another chance or if you were trying to prove to yourself or have someone prove to you that things have changed, but there's something here that it hasn't. Okay, so that's what I'm really seeing, is that like if you gave somebody another chance, or you gave, maybe some of you went back to an old job. There's just something about going back and giving second chances. And you're like, damn, you realize why you left. And you're like, yeah, nope, this is exactly what I needed. You cut it off for good. Okay, with the Emperor, some of you guys could be dealing with someone that's controlling in the next 48 hours, someone that wants to take control, someone that's very domineering is what I'm hearing. Sorry, didn't mean to rhyme. But yeah, I mean, you could be dealing with someone. So again, this could be a boss, this could be a father figure, a mother figure, it doesn't have to be just a man. But yeah, I'm just seeing someone here that, like, Emperor is usually fair. Emperor is usually understanding, right? But at the end of the day, like, what's right is right. So Emperor believes that he is, his discernment is wise enough. Like, he's wise enough to know, like, what's right and what's going to be best for the long run. And so that's why the Emperor can seem controlling at times. And so I just see you kind of like dealing with someone that thinks that they're right, and they might not be, but like there's no change in their mind. Like, they're very stubborn. With the Hierophant card, you guys could be getting into a new relationship in the next 48 hours. You could be entertaining a new relationship, a new love interest, or again, if this is work, you're entering a new contract. So there's something here about the next 48 hours, like, you guys are giving into a situation that you feel is going to be more fulfilling. And I'm going to say, like, for the time being, that it will be fulfilling. Just because of how I see it. I'll read the whole spread, but because there is a story here. But yeah, what I'm seeing here, like with the Hierophant, like you're entering something new. And like you love it. Like there's something about it. It's just different. I couldn't tell you what it was. It's just different. With the Knight of Cups, you guys could be either emotionally withdrawing from one situation and giving to another. So the next 48 hours, like maybe you cared about what other people thought, or you cared about other people's opinions when it came to your relationships or to the way you live your life. There's something here about you pulling that energy back and giving to an energy that's actually more genuine. So some of you guys are just kind of learning how to stand on your own without the validation of others. And that's something that's completely brand new to you guys. But like, I just see that here for you. You could be dealing with a Cancer in the next 48 hours. You could be dealing again with a Gemini in the next 48 hours. For a second there, I thought I was still reading for Gemini. So again, like there's strong Gemini energy here. So one of you has like a really strong Gemini placement, or you're dealing with a Gemini. But yeah, so what I see here with the Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords, a lot of you guys are moving towards a situation that's going to bring you abundance. You have two new cards, right? You have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Ace of Wands. So you have two blessings that are coming in, and it's telling me it's like a new beginning in two different areas of your life. But like they're going to merge somehow, right? So Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, I see you chasing something, whether that's a dream, whether that's you like chasing a raise, whatever, right? You're just going after something. With the Four of Swords, this comes after a period of you really, really contemplating if this is something that you wanted. I see here like it's something that's been in the back of your mind. You're like, I don't know how I'm gonna get it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it. And so I see somebody here like really going after it. With the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Death card. As quickly as that movement starts off, you start to slow down after a while. So in the next 48 hours, like you could be chasing something, but then it's like after that 48 hours, you're like, okay, I know what I want to do. I know that I want this, but now I need to like kind of find a structure. How am I going to get it? Right? So there's something here about like slowing down once you get the idea to do it. You're like, all right, cool. Like I'm going to secure the bag. All right, it's secured. But now what am I going to do? Right? It's kind of like the best example I could give is, let's say this Ace of Pentacles is you winning the lottery, okay? You win the lottery in the next 48 hours. But then it's like after that, you're like, okay, I just won all this money. Now, how do I keep it? How do I make the smart decisions so that I don't go broke? Like that's what I mean. So money comes in quick and then you're like, hold it. Before I spend it as quickly as I got it, what do I need to do? And so I see you guys slowing down. This is a new beginning. It's like, because this is a tangible blessing that comes in the next 48 hours, it's like, one, you weren't expecting it. Two, you're like, okay, I need to figure this out. Three, it's the end of you not struggling in this area of whatever this blessing is coming in as. And it's the beginning of you learning to embrace the blessing in order for you to facilitate the next blessing. Four of Swords, Death, the Ace of Wands. The next blessing comes in kind of out of nowhere. So half of you are going to experience a tangible blessing. Other half of you are going to experience some kind of like enlightened blessing, something that's going to allow you to kind of take with you. Like let's say it's an idea and then you start to build on that idea. You're going to take that with you and eventually it's going to transpire into something great for you is what I'm hearing. And this is it is the beginning. It's a brand new beginning for some of you guys. With the Death card, Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords, I see you guys having to fight off people or cut off people that are coming in to affect your blessing. It's like once you guys finally get into a position where you finally have this, you're like, okay, it took me a long time to get this. I'm not just letting anybody take it from me. I'm not just letting anybody in to enjoy it with me. So you guys are being very, very particular about who's going to be around you once this blessing kind of comes in. With the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Knight of Cups, I originally was feeling more spiritual with this card than anything else. So like, regardless of whether or not you believe in God, the universe, spirit, I just feel like a higher power is bringing in a new commitment for you. And this is going to be someone that you can give into emotionally, or this could be a job that you can give in emotionally. I see this person coming in and like really being emotionally, they're emotionally secure, they're just not emotionally mature, if that makes sense. So like they're comfortable with like the amount of emotion they're giving you, but it's like they could be a little bit, I'm hearing overbearing, but it's gonna be like coming from a good place. So this could be someone that like really seek some kind of external validation. They really want you to like them. So they're going to go out of their way. I am sensing a little love bombing, so you might experience that with someone in the next 48 hours, a little love bombing, but like they mean well, okay? Especially with the Hierophant, Knight of Cups, the Lovers. If you water it, it will grow, okay? So again, like you just gotta, in the next 48 hours, you're putting your time and energy possibly into something or someone new, and they're doing it too. And it grows into something beautiful. So long as you guys continue to grow it. Use your intuition on this one. That's what I'm hearing. But this is fated, okay? So whatever situation you find yourself in the next 48 hours, whether that's a job, let's say you get a new job, you're fated to have this job. If it's a new relationship, you're fated to have met this person and to be with them. So there's something here about fated energy that I'm hearing that you're gonna have to deal with. Because some of you are like, fuck, I wasn't looking for love, and then it came and found you anyways. Deal with it. Dang, I wasn't looking to like start a new job right now. I was hoping next year. It's here now. Deal with it. So there is a couple blessings coming in for you guys. So again, just deal with it. All right. Hopefully it resonates, Aquarius. And I will see you on the next one.